Well, hello, folks, especially you horse racing folks. I do hope you're well. Right, this is an early one for me, an early one for Zorro anyway. I've got some tips from Zorro. He's feeling a bit better. He said he'd have some for tomorrow. He has. I'll give them to you in one moment. I've not even looked at them yet. I've just got him emails. It's there. Got in very late from work again, folks. Had a busy day. I've just knocked out 5 very quick videos. I tell you what, it makes it sound bad, doesn't it? I've knocked out 5. Sounds like there's no creative process behind it. Well, there's no editing and graphics, you know that. But there's a lot of research gone into it before I put them out there to look for subjects to cover. And I spent an hour and a half, 2 hours doing that before I came to air, as they say. Anyway, I'm looking at knocking off now because the rugby's starting and I want to watch the big game in a moment. I've not even looked at one single horse race tip today. I've not seen anybody's videos. I've got scores on the doors to do later. When I finish this video, I've got about a quarter of an hour before the match starts, and I'll have a quarter of an hour at half time. So in them 2 quarter of an hours, I'll whip through everybody's videos, I'll put the horses down, and then 9 o'clock, well, whenever the last race is tonight, I'll have a look, see how they've done, and I'll report probably just after the rugby ends at 10 o'clock-ish. So scores on the door should be later, but I hope some have done well. I don't even know. I don't know any results. I don't know who's tipped what. I've seen nothing. I thought, wait a minute, I wonder if Zorro's done any. If he has, I can send them through earlier. Looks in the email, he has. I thought I'd send it through now. Before I give you them, folks, somebody mentioned something. It was Ken. Oh, Kenneth. I like you, Kenneth. You're all right. Kenneth said, wouldn't it be easier, Grumpy, if you give the horse, the numbers of Zorro's horses, the numbers, rather than reading them all twice and going through the full names? Ken, I thought of it. It wouldn't for me. It'd be ideal, but the reason it wouldn't, I mean, Zorro's just sent them, and all I'm going to do now is read them out. If he's not sending the numbers with them, the race card numbers, and I'm not asking him to, he's got enough on his plate without doing that. But for me to get the numbers, what I'd have to do is I'd have to go in all the declarations tomorrow on 365 or whatever, and look for every horse and every single number. It'd take me probably 20 minutes, half an hour. I've not got that 20 minutes, half an hour. If I did have, I would do it gladly, sir. If I was retired, I'd do it gladly. I'd have the time on my hands. I've not, unfortunately. I've got to bloody work. Might not like it, but I've got to do it. Right. To Zorro, I'm 2 minutes in, I don't mean to be. I'm going to read these quick, then I'm going to get off the line, so you can do what you want to do, folks, with your night, and then I'll be back later with the scores on the doors. York tomorrow, 2:40. You know the script by now. Some races he has 2 or 3 in it, some races he only has 1. The odd race he doesn't have an horse. It's very rare, mind you, very rare. Right, 2:40 York. Ferris at the moment is 16-1. Ferris, 2:40. Same race, Badri at this moment in time, 16-1. He says 4 places. 4:35 at York. Zosimus is 12-1. Same race. Boy Douglas. He'll go up to be a man one day. 9-2. 9-2 Boy Douglas. Theme Park. Same race. Theme Park. 10-1. I've been to theme parks, but I've never heard of Theme Park. 4 places. And Unibet are going 5 places. 5-10. Ziggy. 5-10 Ziggy. Nothing to do with Bob Marley. It's just called Ziggy. 11-4. 3 places. 540. Modern Times. And Modern Times is 14-1. 4 places. I'm a grumpy old git. I'm not keen on Modern Times. I like the old days. I pine for the old days. I'm not into modern any. Well, no, I never have been, to be honest with you. Ascot, 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock Ascot. Carry the One is 11-2. In the same race, Billy Joe. Billy Joe is 12-1. And also in that very same race, Metal Master. Metal Master is 14-1. Not Mickey, Master. 6 places in that one, 6 places. In the 4:15, Chancellor. And Chancellor's 6-4. Thank God it's not that quasi Quarteng. He was right. I'll leave that one there. 4:50, Bo Pedro. Bo Pedro is 10-1, and that's 4 places. Chester, we're away to Chester, up near me, or down near me, or near me anyway. Matters Most, not Mickey Most, Matters Most. Matters Most, 4-1, 4 places. He's had this next one before, 4:40. He does this just because he knows I can't say it. I'll have a go. Ecolasti, I hope he spelt it right. Ecolastiacal. I bet he spelt that wrong. He's done it. ECCIASTUCAL. That's a weird name. Whether it's spelt right or wrong, it's a weird name. That's 5-1. 5 to 1, 4 places, and it starts with ECC. You'll have to look it up. I can't say it, I don't know what I'm doing. 550. 550 Dream Harder. Dream Harder is 13 to 2, and that's 3 places, and sometimes you find that when you've been dreaming, that is what happens. Anyway, that's another story as well altogether, really. Right, Lingfield. Lingfield in the 515. The 515 Lingfield, Charles Morin. Charles Morin is 11 to 1. 645. 645 Lingfield, Marsh Benham. Marsh Benham is 15 to 2. Then we're getting back into Dreaming Harder here. Wait a minute. And also Overnight Oats. Oh, no, not Overnight. Overnight Oats, that's all right. 14 to 1. And then in the same race, God, we've got a few in here. Cadley. Is it pronounced Cadley? I think it is Cadley at 20 to 1. And also in the very same race, Bobby Dazzler. Bobby Dazzler is 28 to 1. And that's 4 places. 745. Smooth Celesi. Smooth Celesi is 5 to 2. And also in the same race, Millie the Molly. Millie the Molly is 7 to 2, and that's 3 places. 3 places for Millie the Molly. Pardon me, 815. In the 815, Nordic Glory at 15 to 8. That's Nordic Glory 15 to 8. Pablo del Pueblo, he's not put a price in it, and it's not the first time he's had that one. That was up about a week ago. And also Lewis Barnes. Lewis Barnes is 4 to 1. 425 Newcastle, Barley Brown. Barley Brown is 12 to 1, 4 places. What time did he send this through? In the last hour, I think. He's put underneath this. Hope it's not coming now, folks. Could be a huge gamble in this grade, although did not run well last time out. Won a similar race at 11 to 4 in April, and that would make it fav. The trouble is knowing when these car horses are going to reproduce it. No way it goes off 12 to 1 anyway, probably 6 to 1 tops, and it could be way shorter. So Barley Brown is expecting to collapse. 530, Musical Diva. Musical Diva in the 530. In the same race, Henry Hawk. Henry Hawk is 11 to 2. And in the same race, Never This Way. Never This Way is 14 to 1, and that is 4 places. And he's wrote, Henry the Hawk, last time it ran here, was rated in the 70s. It's done nothing on turf, and now it's rated just 52. Betting will be very interesting. Could get annihilated if it retains a level of 60 plus. Could get annihilated if it retains a level of 60 plus. And that's it, folks. That's it from me. Well, that's it from Zorro. I've read them all out to you. I'll just knock this off in a minute. How many minutes did that take? 8 minutes, but that was 6 minutes telling you his bets. That's how many's on there. I'll tell you what, he's had 2 days off and he's made sure his pen started working when he got going again, hasn't he? He's done 3 days bets in one there. I'm not knocking him, I'm only joking. That's all I'm doing. Nothing more, nothing less. Right, I'll leave it to you, folks. Do with them what you will, and let's hope you have some winners.